Washington Wizards have started this season topsy-turvy, so I thought, why not try and rebuild this team? Look at JP. Today, we take the Washington Wizards and we begin our MyNBA journey. We have to go right back to the John Wall era. This era was rich. I mean, John Wall, he led this Washington team to the playoffs. And as we head into the new era, we're going to try and rebuild this team and propel them to where they belong. This team is one of the most selfish teams at the moment in the league. You've got Jordan Poole, Kyle Kuzma. It's probably one of the most unbalanced teams that I've seen for quite a while. I didn't expect this team to start so poorly. I thought that'd be a lot better. It's time we become the GM. We have a lot of work to do to improve this Washington Wizards team, and I know we can do it. Let me know in the comment section down below what you want to see out of this series. This is going to be a MyNBA series, realistic, and trying to get Washington back to where they belong. Jordan Poole, Kuzma. We're going to try and build around these two. Hey, we may have to make some trades. We may have to move on some fan favorites, but we'll find out. The Washington Wizards are currently 4-21, and they got a lot of work to do. So sit back, relax. I hope you guys enjoy the episode. Hit that like button if you want to see episode 2. And hey, let's do it. It's Jordan Poole and the Wizards. Yes, so welcome to the channel. We are here and ready to go. Now, as I said, Washington have won 4 games, led by Kyle Kuzma and Jordan Poole. We know JP and Kyle Kuzma haven't really clicked as of yet, but I'm going to try and rebuild around them. I'm going to try and make smart trades. I am also going to be making a huge trade, so stick around for that. Kyle Kuzma and JP. Is it possible to rebuild around this team? We have to look at the depth chart. JP, Shamit. Now, this team is not a very deep team, so what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and revamp this roster. I'm going to try and improve the bench. And then in the next episode, we'll have our first game with our brand new roster. Now, I want to apologize. The voice is a bit croaky. Mans is sick. But hey, the grind does not stop. It never stops. So let's do it. And we already start. I want to try and improve this team chemistry. I want to try and bring in some players who are going to provide, I would say, that hunger, that dog in them. Our salary cap situation at the moment isn't looking too great. I mean, you got Jordan Poole, Kyle Kuzma, Landry Shamit's on a lot of money as well. We will be looking to move him. So before we get into all the trades and really get started with the series, we need to have a look at our untouchables and our target list. So at the moment, yes, I'm going to try and rebuild around Kuzma and JP. As you guys can see, our target list, we want to get a backup center. We want to try and improve at the center position. We want to get an improved shooting guard. And we also want to build a young team that we can really try and springboard later on in this series to an NBA championship. Hey, that's the goal. JP, let's get it started. The trade block. Now, OG Anunoby, he was a name that really stood out to me. I mean, he provides defense. He can get you 15, 16 points per night. So he was the first player I targeted in my trade period. So let's have a look and see what we had to give up. So Denny has to go, which is unfortunate. We also have to send a first-round draft pick to the Raptors. But OG and Jaden McDaniels will be joining the Washington Wizards. I'm really a big fan of this. OG will provide some scoring for us. 16 a night he averaged with Toronto last season. Hopefully he can get around to the 17. He can play that defense so JP can really focus on the offense. Our next player we wanted, Jalen Williams. Now, I can honestly see this man right here springboarding to NBA stardom. And at the moment on NBA 2K, he isn't too expensive. So I decided that we're going to try and get Jalen Williams. Now, I actually put this through a trade proposal. Just wanted to see if it was possible to get him, trade finder. And a deal came up that actually really interested me. Now, I don't like that 2-year, $15 million contract that we had to take on, so I had to revamp this trade, and you guys will see. We're getting Isaiah Joe back, and we're getting off Landry Shamit's contract, which I'm really happy with. So Jalen Williams, he joins the squad. Really liking and excited for his future. Hopefully he can play well with JP. Jalen Williams joins the squad. Tell you what, OG and Jalen will provide that little bit of, I would say, composure and calm. Jalen Williams is a young player, but I'm pretty happy with this acquisition. I'm not going to lie. And this is the big one. I spent, I would say, 1 to 2 hours trying to get this man. I did everything possible. I threw that many trades at Houston. Nothing was budging. But then something finally came in when a third team got involved. This man right here, the Big S. He was definitely a player I can see building around. And if we have to trade Kuzma down the line, we've got to trade him. Now, the Houston Rockets, they would be getting 4 first-round draft picks. They'd also be getting Zubac from the Clippers. Would have to give up quite a lot. Victor Oladipo would go to the Clippers. They will, I mean, to be fair, I feel like this is a pretty good trade. Houston are getting a lot of draft picks. Now, I'm not saying that this is as realistic as possible. Houston probably would never, ever trade this man. But 4 first-round draft picks, especially from a rebuilding team in Washington, they couldn't say no. We've got him. Now we've got a squad I'm pretty confident we can start the season with. I want to know in the comment section down below what you think with some of the moves that I've made. Now, bringing the Big S in, I would say, getting rid of Gafford in one of the trades, we're going to have to get a backup center. And this man right here, Christian Wood, starved of opportunity in LA. I just put a little trade finder out for Christian Wood just to see if it was possible to get him. He's only on a vet min. Mans is on a vet min. Now, Los Angeles, we're going to send back Gabe Vincent, but this is just too much, I would say, salary that we want to take on at the moment. So this is another trade that I had to revamp. Now, I mean, I tell you what, Gabe Vincent would be nice, but I like Tyus Jones in our backup point guard position. So this is the trade that I absolutely had to go with. We're getting Taurean Prince, and we're sending Corey Crispet, and we're also sending Muscala. And the Lakers agreed to the deal. So, what do you guys think of the updated depth chart? I really like our bench. Jalen McDaniels, I was calling him Jaden early. But have a look at our starting 5. Poole, OG, Jalen, Kuzma, and the Big S. Tyus Jones, Isaiah Joe, McDaniels, Prince, and Wood off the bench. I like this already. Now, the power rankings have us at 28, which is okay. I mean, to be fair, we're a growing team. We're a growing team, but I think with the trades that we've made, we're ready to start the season, and I'm excited. Please let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think of some of the moves that I made and some of the additions that I made to the squad. I'm really excited to see what this team can do. I mean, to be fair, we've got a lot of young talent. Big Sengun, we can run around him, but I'm really looking forward to see what this team can do going forward to the start of the year. Hope you guys enjoyed episode 1 of this MyNBA series. JP now has a squad. Let's see how we go when we get our series underway.